is me, Dear Rose, back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. All my information will be down in the description box below, along with my Farax claws. I am Dear Rose, bringing you plus size tea piping hot. I do have another update for you from the Sean P. Diddy Combs saga, dealing with that viral video that was dropped on Friday by CNN News for the incident dealing with Cassie Ventura at a hotel in 2016 out in LA. Everybody knows that went viral, and we've all seen it, seen clips of it from different angles. Also, as well as yesterday, we found out that the LADA stated that the statute of limitations has expired for charging Diddy with that assault. The statute of limitations state that minor assault cases are a year, and then the severe forms of abuse or assault are like 3 to 4 years. So we know that that 2016 incident is way over the statute of limitations. Also, we know that Cassie has settled for an undisclosed amount with the allegations that she brought up against Diddy, which it did include, from my understanding, a version of that incident that occurred back in 2016 or one similar. So we do know that that update was given sometime late Friday evening, early Saturday, that the LADA stated that they will not be or cannot prosecute him for that video surfacing from the incident. Also, I want to bring you, and surprisingly, I had no idea. I don't know who has instructed him to come forward and make this apology to Cassie and to the world about his behavior during that time. I don't know if it was his PR team, lawyers, I don't know. But I do have a copy of the apology, and I want you guys to take a look at it. It's about a minute or so long, and he does apologize for his behavior. He apologized, said that he was sick during that time, that he's seeking counseling now. I think he said he may be doing some type of rehabilitation for maybe some substance abuses. I'm not sure. That's kind of what it sounded like he was alluding to. He said he wasn't asking for asking for forgiveness. He was just saying how sorry he was. And I want you guys to take a look at it, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
So difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, go into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Okay. Drop down in the comments and tell me what you guys think about it. It's slowly circulating this morning, the apology. It doesn't make it any better. He's not like any other human being that doesn't ask for forgiveness or maybe can see the wrong in his ways. But is it sad too late, as the old folks say? Is it sad too late? Why did it take the video surfacing for you to ask her to forgive you? Now, I did read a statement that he said on yesterday that they settled it amicably and he wished her and her family the best. And I said, of course you wish her and her family the best, but you didn't apologize to her in that statement. You didn't apologize to her in that statement after you settled that lawsuit within 24 hours. But now that the video has surfaced, now that proof has surfaced that you are a monster, that you are a vile human being, and that you are a tyrant, now you will ask her to forgive you. I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. I don't know how this is going to go over for you. I really don't. Besides that, I have collected a dating history of P. Diddy. From the early 90s on up to the present times. And I'm wondering, did any of these women that I am about to speak about suffer from the same things that Cassie did? I'm wondering, did you abuse, use, assault these other women and they just didn't tell it? Is it that you see that your house is crumbling, or that you're not untouchable? The reason why you came out with this apology? I don't know. But I'm just going to read what People Magazine has posted for your dating history. The I'll Be Missing You rapper has been linked to famous stars from Jennifer Lopez to Cassie throughout his career. His longest relationship was with Kim Porter, whom he started dating in the 1990s before their final split in 2007. So he dated Kim before he started dating Cassie. Now, Diddy and Porter, who God rest her soul, died in 2018, raised 4 children together. Diddy also welcomed a son, Justin, with fashion designer Misa Hilton, and a daughter, Chance, with his friend Sarah Chapman. In 2022, Diddy announced the birth of the 7th child, Love and Dana Tran. Okay? In November 2023, Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, which we're speaking of, alleging he raped and sexually trafficked her over the course of their decade-long relationship. In the complaint, Cassie claimed she was struck in a cycle of abuse, violent sex trafficking for 10 years, and when she tried to end their relationship for good in 2018, he allegedly raped her. After years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships. She said in a statement, with the expiration of the New York's Adult Survivors Act fast approaching, it became clear that it was an opportunity to speak up about the trauma. I have experienced that, and I will be recovering for the rest of my life, for the rest of her life. Like I said yesterday, no amount of money could give her back her innocence and the things that she suffered at the hands of him. And now the video proves his behavior. It corroborates with her charges that she brought up against him. That's why he quickly settled. Diddy's lawyer, Ben Brafman, denied the allegations in a statement to People, calling them offensive and outrageous. The following day, Diddy and Cassie announced they settled and resolved the claims in the lawsuit to their mutual satisfaction. I have decided to resolve the matter, as I said, he stated, amicably, on terms that I have some level of control, Cassie stated, and I want to thank my family, friends, and her lawyers and the people that supported her. And he said similar, and wish her the best. Okay? So you have Misa Hilton, who he has a child by. Now, Diddy started dating fashion designer Misa Hilton in the early 1990s when he was just coming up in the music industry. He helped Hilton get her big break when he hired her to style music group Jodeci. We were dating at the time and had just went from intern to A&R, and she told BET in March 2023 he had a new position at Uptown Records, and he was in charge of putting together the album musically, but also for their look. Diddy and Hilton welcomed their only child, Justin, on December 30th, 1993. While the pair seemed to break up shortly after, they remained close as they raised Justin, with Hilton even attending Diddy's 50th birthday bash in 2019. Were there abuse there? Did he abuse her in any kind of way? Did he do her like he did Cassie? What, if not, what was it that was going on with him during that decade that he did that to her? What was that about? What was that? It's not baffling to me, but it's just, I'm trying to figure out what's the difference in the women. You know what I mean? In June 2023, she seemed to air her grievances with her ex on her Instagram after Justin was arrested and charged with a misdemeanor for a DUI. On her Instagram story, Hilton wrote, "This is where the buck stops for her after sitting around for years and acting like there isn't anything wrong with you." She seemingly referred to Diddy's lawsuit against the alcohol company. We're not going to name it. The alcohol company, I thought it was going to be Ciroc, but it's a different name. Diego, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, which he sued for racial discrimination, alleging they failed to promote Ciroc and the De Leon brands. Diddy signed with Diego, or Diageo, to become the face of Ciroc in 2007. Though their marketing agreement has been since terminated, they teamed up again in 2013 to launch the tequila brand De Leon. How do you go from one of the greatest to ever do it to making all of your money off alcohol and suing the alcohol company? Hilton wrote, "Sell something healthy that builds people up. I'm sick of it. Not mine." So when she said not mine, she was speaking of her child. She's trying to protect Justin. The pair appeared to make up shortly after when Hilton commented on Diddy's Instagram post and he replied, "I love you, queen. Stay in the light." You gotta see my eyes, y'all. That's my face. Okay, moving on. Kim Porter. This is a sad. Listen, Pandora's box is open. Okay? Pandora's box is open and it can't be closed until all of the things is out. Okay? When Cat Williams sat down and did that interview with Shay Shay, he opened up a portal or something, didn't he? Kim Porter and Diddy started dating in the 1990s and welcomed their first child together, Christian, on April 1st, 1998. It's Christian, I'm sorry. On April 1st, 1998, Diddy also considers Porter's first son from a previous partner, Quincy, as his own. And Quincy is Abby Shua's son. Abby Shua is Quincy's father. Abby Shua is Quincy's father from Kim, okay? So we do know that at the time, Abby Shua had said it himself that his career was going down and he had some substance abuse issues and things of that nature. And he did allow P. Diddy Combs to lead and guide and kind of help raise Quincy. He did admit that. He has admitted that himself. Okay. Though they broke up a year after Christian's birth and battled in court over custody, they stayed close and were on and off for a long while after that. Okay. Because there was a very tumultuous relationship between him and Kim. When Porter found out that Diddy was expecting a child with his friend Sarah Chapman in 2006, while she was pregnant with the pair's twins, the girls, Delilah Starr and Jesse James, who were born in December that year, she felt that he betrayed her, and she later told Essence in an article. as she did with them. She told the outlet that she found out through a friend and regretted that Diddy hadn't told her himself. He wasn't even man enough to tell her himself that he had a baby with Sarah, or that she was pregnant. I would have preferred to have found out from him because that's a man. She said, I know it's hard for anyone to say to their significant other, I've gotten into some shit and I got a baby on the way, but men do get caught up in things and I'm not naive to that. Still, there's a right and a wrong way to handle it because most of all, we were friends. Even if I couldn't have understood it as a woman, I would have understood it as a friend. Okay? After her twins were born, Diddy owned up to the truth and Porter revealed that she already knew. You see how we can hold stuff? Listen, y'all, our women's intuition is not no joke. Okay? I said, really? Well, I already knew. I'm glad you decided to be a man, she recalled. I was like, dude, this is so whack. I can't even respect you right now. And for me, once the respect is gone, I'm not even listening to you, she stated. In July 2007, Porter called it quits with Diddy for the last time, y'all. In ending this relationship, I made a decision that was in the best interest of myself, Sean, and our family. I look forward to moving on with my life and my career and wish him prosperity, health, and happiness in life and in love. We will remain friends and committed parents to our children, Porter said in a statement at the time. Okay. However, the two remained close friends until her death in 2018 from lobar pneumonia, and frequently spoke positively about each other, with Diddy praising Porter as an incredible mother in an interview with Jet magazine. After she died, Diddy has continued to post about Porter, including on the anniversary of her death and on what would have been her 50th birthday in 2020. All right. So that's the mother of the twin girls and Christian. And Quincy, he helped raise Quincy as well. Now, word on the curb, allegations, heard it through the grapevine, hip hop gossip, or whatever you want to call it, is that he allegedly had something to do with her death. It has not been proven. Nothing has came out, but it has been speculated across many platforms from many people's mouths. Okay? Many platforms and many people's mouths. Moving on. Jennifer Lopez, Jenny from the Box, J-Lo, whatever you want to call it, back in the day when she was first living single and all that. She was black then. Okay, I digressed. I'm sorry. Diddy started a relationship with Lopez in 1999, and the two dated for 2 years before splitting in 2001, with the On the Floor singer citing his infidelity as the cause of the 2003 interview with Vibe magazine. They attended the 2000 Grammy Awards, where Lopez donned her famous green Versace dress. I thought it was going to really change the game as far as for her and fashion, he told Entertainment Tonight in 2017. I didn't know how big it was going to be, but it was a great moment for her. He added that Lopez was, without a doubt, one of the greatest loves. The former pair remained friendly since their split. They reunited at a party in 2018, and in 2021, Diddy posted a throwback picture of the two. Now, she was the one involved in that mayhem at that club, where that girl stated that Diddy allegedly shot her in the face. Where him and Shine, word on the curb is that Lopez, this is allegedly, that Lopez brought the pistol in strapped to her body in some kind of way. It couldn't have been in her purse because they said it wasn't like a little small 22 or something. I don't know. You know, you can I know females can strap the guns to their thigh and those gun straps. They said she the one that brought the gun inside the club, or she smuggled it in or whatever. Anyway, a big thing goes on and on about that. They all go down to the precinct after the incident. They held her a couple of hours. They said her mother cursed her out in Spanish. I have read this in an article. You may be able to find it. that her mother cursed her out in Spanish, and that she had warned her about hanging out with him. You know, that was the early part of her career. She was trying to get on, and she probably was in love. She was young. She was Jenny from the block then. Jenny. And her mother, you know, was very upset with Jenny. Now Jennifer. And so now she's since moved on. And that was the demise of their relationship. That incident that occurred, that she wants to forget, that they're going to question her about. And the reason why she was canceling all those concerts and stuff, because she thought that they was trying to serve her on one of her. Anyway, moving on. The feds looking at Jennifer, allegedly. You can run, but you can't hide. They're going to question you if they haven't already. Sarah Chapman, okay? While Diddy and Chapman, who is a businesswoman, never dated, they were friends for years and welcomed their child. They never dated. Now they just did the nasty. You know, you just do the nasty with somebody drunk one night, or you were hanging out late, working on a project, and the weed and the liquor and the pills and stuff allegedly just kicked in, and you looked in each other's eyes, and you just did the nasty. Chance together, they welcome a child. Chance together while Diddy was still in a relationship with Kim, and that's who Kim was talking about. That Chapman was his friend. They were a business partner. They weren't dating, so that's why it was a shock to Kim, because they weren't dating. They just did the nasty one night, drunk and high and stuff, allegedly. Despite the rocky start to the parenting journey with her, Diddy has remained close to Chapman as they raised Chance together, and he still regularly posts with gratitude the mother to his eldest daughter. So that's his oldest daughter's mom. From her birthday in September 2023, Diddy posted a tribute on Instagram writing, Thank God for you every day. We are so grateful to have you in our lives. Love you. Did she suffer from any type of abuse? Did he slap her up, smack her up, flip her, choke her? Did he do anything to her? Now, we already heard the things that we think that Kim went through. We think she did suffer from some type of assault and things like that, allegedly. Okay? Now, we're moving on to Cassie. She comes next. After Kim breaks up with Cassie, after Sean breaks up with Kim, Cassie comes from 2007 to 2018. Okay? This is supposed to have been the darkest decade of his life here, so he said on the apology. Following the final break with Porter, Diddy entered into a relationship with singer Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura. In 2007, they were on and off again for nearly a decade, calling it quits for the last time in 2018. In November 2023, again, Cassie accused Diddy of raping and abusing her over the course of their relationship. The complaint, which was obtained by People, said that Cassie first met Diddy when she was 19 and he was 37. Now, what does a 40-year-old want with a 19-year-old girl? We don't have to go through this. We already know that men, when they get ready to get in that time of their lives, they like younger women. It makes them feel good. It makes them still think they got it and still be young and things of that nature. Okay? And he had just signed her to a label, Bad Boy Records. I don't remember nothing that she sung at that time. But anyway, she alleged that before long, he had a complete control over her life. And when he pursued a relationship with her, she agreed because she feared retaliation if she denied him per the complaint, because she was young. She was 19. All aspects of Miss Ventura's life was controlled by either Mr. Combs or his management companies, the complaint said. The complaint also alleged that Diddy could be physically abusive to her, once stomping on her face and forcing her to hide in a hotel room for a week until her bruises healed. She found herself becoming numb to the abuse she was experiencing and became entirely beholden to Mr. Combs' demands. The complaint read, she began to blindly follow his instructions out of fear of again being on the receiving end of vicious beatings. Once Cassie decided to fully end the relationship in September 2018 over dinner, she alleged Diddy forced his way into her home and raped her. One last time, he had to degrade her. One last time, he had to show her that she was nothing to him. One last time, he had to spew his anger and his insecurities and stuff out on her to make her be nothing. Because that is the goal of some narcissists, is to make sure if you do get away from them, if you do decide to cut them off, if you do no longer want to be their supply for their ego, they make sure they leave you broken. In a statement to People, Diddy's lawyer, Barfman, said, Mr. Combs denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. Miss Ventura's demanded $30 million. She demanded 30. We don't know what she settled. We don't know what she got because it's an undisclosed amount, they said. I believe she got every dime of it. Under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, was unequivocally rejected as a blatant blackmail. The statement continued despite withdrawing her initial threat. Ms. Ventura has now resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous lies, aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and seeking a payday. Now, this is what his lawyer said. Now, this is what's the response from the initial allegations that Cassie's put out on him before all of this other stuff come out. This was his response now, like 50 Cent said in his comment about it. Which that's what his lawyers are supposed to do. However, the day after she filed a lawsuit, Diddy and Cassie settled and shared that no further details about the terms of the agreement would be released publicly. But CNN. When CNN got hold of that tape and they dropped it Friday, okay, we have decided to resolve the matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family the best love. Diddy said in a statement. And now this morning he's up apologizing. Okay. Barfman declared Diddy's stance on the issue in a statement to People magazine, saying, just so we're clear. This is in quotations. Just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is no way an admission of wrongdoing. Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy that he got to a mutual settlement and wishes Mr. Ventura the best. Yeah, sure. Yeah, right. Following their breakup, Cassie married personal trainer. I thought she was with someone else. Following their breakup, Cassie married personal trainer Alex Fine in 2019 and has welcomed 2 children with him. And she has gone about her life and she is living La Vida Loca, at least with the money. Now, we know she gonna always suffer emotionally from all of that. But okay, and now the walls are crumbling down. Because you can run, but you can't hide. If you cover your feet, your head gonna show. And if you cover your head, your feet gonna show. Okay, moving on. Lori Harvey. All I could do is shake my head. Who allegedly said, they said her mama groomed her, allegedly. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's just people talking or what. But word on the curb is she was groomed, honey. Anyway, moving on. In July 2019, Diddy and Lori Harvey was rumored to be dating as they were seen taking a stroll through New York City's neighborhood together. A month later, they were seen vacationing with Harvey's parents, Marjorie and Steve, in Italy. That's my face. And Steve, Marjorie might not know him, but Steve, you've been in the industry long enough where you know his history. Just like they said they knew R. Kelly's. But the parents were saying, push the girl, go ahead, boo. Go ahead. You see what I'm talking about? Okay. However, just a few months later in October, it appeared to appeared the two had split as Harvey unfollowed Diddy on social media days after he was spotted grabbing dinner with another woman. Okay, because Lori knows she's a hot commodity. She should spread her feathers around, honey. And she should do. She should be dating. She's young. She's not married. But my God, today. Okay. Anyway, in January 2023, Harvey denied the rumors that they were dating, that they had dated each other, and his son Justin. Wait a minute. In January 2023, Harvey denied the rumors that she had dated both Diddy and his son Justin. When asked by E! News host Adrian Ballon what the biggest misconception about her was, and Harvey replied, "I've heard I've dated a father and son before," and she said, "That's absolutely not true. That's my eyes." Moving on. Young Miami, the one he took to the Met Gala. Okay, Diddy and City Girls rapper Young Miami were first linked in 2021, but only confirmed their relationship in June 22 when Diddy appeared on her podcast. "We date," he responded after Young Miami asked him, So what we is? We're dating. We go have dates. We're friends. We go to exotic locations. We have great times, Diddy stated. Because let me tell you something about these girls these days of this generation, these Gen Zs. You gonna claim them. They not finna be in the rafters and secrets and stuff like that. Because they want to be seen. They want to be on the red carpets and at all the parties and on the yachts and stuff naked and all that. They want to be in some of the Ciroc commercials and stuff. Okay? They want to be taken to the galas and the dinners and the BT Awards and all of that, honey. You're not going to leave them home and take somebody else. Oh, they want to be seen. So that's why she said, what are we? Are we, what? You go with me? Because I go with you. A few months later, in September 2022, Young Miami clarified in an interview with XXL Mag that she was single, but they were dating. We are dating, we single, but we dating. That's my eyes. People don't know what dating means. He's single, I'm single, but we're dating, she said. That means they go out on dates, have friends with benefits. It sounds like to me. The two later attended the 2023 Met Gala together, where Diddy explained to host Lala Anthony that they don't put titles on their relationship. The previous month, Young Miami told The Cut that she was single and Diddy was not her man. Moving on. All right, Dana Tran. Though Diddy hasn't ever confirmed a relationship with Dana Tran, who is a cybersecurity professional, industrial specialist, and model, the two did welcome a baby Love, her name is Love, together in October 2022. "I am so blessed to welcome my baby girl Love Sean Combs to the world," he wrote on X. "Mama Combs, Quincy, Justin, Christian, Chance, Delilah, Jesse, and myself all love you so much. God is the greatest." Okay, so that's his last child. And let me go back and read her profession, because something struck me just then. She, who is a cybersecurity professional, industrial specialist, and model. Cybersecurity. That means anything from security cameras and things like that. Let me tell you something. He is a very smart guy. He got somebody that could erase tapes, break in, could infiltrate things and stuff like that to protect himself. You can't tell. She could have been the one that dropped the tape. She might have been the one that told them what the stuff was in the house. Because they got these tapes from somewhere. Okay? If he paid $50,000 from the tape from the hotel back in 2016, that means that when they raided the home, they found this tape. Or either this young lady here, allegedly, who is a cybersecurity professional, may have leaked or gave the evidence over. Who knows? Because if she was hired to be a cyber professional for him, that means that she was committing a crime covering up things for him. And she may have, sometimes they don't always give you everybody that's involved in the case. What if this is just my theory, this is just my opinion, it's all alleged and in my opinion, okay? What if they approached her about the cybersecurity things that she were doing for him, and they told her, you will be brought into this case. You'll have some allegations against you for covering up some of his crimes if you don't assist us. How do we know that? They will never tell him because she could be afraid. That's just my thoughts. Think about it. Cybersecurity professional, tape leaked. She may know where everything was. Because FBI, let me tell you something. They watch you for years. One day I'm going to tell my story about FBI watch you for years. And then when they pounce, they got all the information. They know when you breathe, what you last ate, where you was at. They can tell you everything, show you pictures of everything. You never know when they're watching you. That is really, really true. When they say the feds is watching, they be watching. Okay? You'll get a knock on your door one day, and your mouth will be like, what? When they open up that vanilla folder and show you your life, day by day activities. Okay? This ain't just all of a sudden happened to Diddy. Oh, they've been watching him for years, boo-boo. Anyway, I digress. Let me stop. This is just my opinion. It's all alleged. If you like my commentary, if you like my channel, please like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment below of what you think about this apology. Ring that notification bell so you know every time I bring you an update on this Sean Diddy Combs saga. This is getting interesting. I never thought that I would really get into this. I caught myself wanting to do it early on. I am so glad I waited to this time right here. This is a perfect time because every day is a new update. Every day. And I will continue to bring you updates on this issue right here, okay? If you have any ideas on other stories that you want to hear me talk about, please drop down in the comments below and I will be glad to examine that material and, dig in it, try to find some stuff and let you guys know. Again, I'm Dear Rose, bringing you plus size tea, piping hot. Join me next time. I love you all. Smooches.